Hey Ray, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Hey, coming into this another big series, does it get uh, obnoxious at all when you just get off playing the number one team, number five team, and then you look at the schedule and it's number five again?
No, I mean that's when baseball becomes fun. I mean, playing against the best teams in the country. I mean, that's why I came to Texas A&M to compete against the best in the country every weekend. I mean, you don't have to really hype yourself up. I mean, the situation's big and everyone knows. And there's gonna be a full crowd this weekend. And I mean, 12 to 14,000. It'll be the first time we play in front of a full stadium this year, and I think everyone's just looking forward to it. And it's another weekend for us to kind of do something about some failures we've had this year.
Yeah. On that note, there's what four series left. Do you is it, especially with where this team is ranked in postseason aspirations, is this kind of becoming a must-win series with where y'all need to be?
Yeah, I mean, every game at this point is a must-win. I mean, not that we should be putting pressure on ourselves, but we need to attack every game and win every inning. And I think especially late in the game, learn how to really close a game out offensively and on the mound and defensively, and be able to score late to put teams away and put zeros up on the board and keep teams off from scoring late in games. And that'll be really the key to our success this weekend.
When this team hasn't been playing as well as it possibly can, do you feel like that's some measure of pressing? Do you think guys are just trying too hard?
I do believe that for some guys. I think the older guys are doing a great job of it. I mean, Chandler on the mound late in the games has been unbelievable. I think our starters have had their ups and their downs, which is expected. I think Will Frizzell, I mean, Mikey Honer behind the plate has been doing an unbelievable job. Hunter Coleman, he's been coming off the bench, and when he's getting his time, he's doing his thing. And I mean, I think there's a lot of guys that are doing what they need to do. It's just a few more guys need to step up and kind of take care when like Chandler can't be on the mound or other guys aren't up at the plate.
And for you this season, as you've looked, especially we've been able to do the last 5 or 6 games, do you look at this and say like, hey, this is a good part of the reason why I came back, because I was able to kind of showcase this and be this kind of contribution? Does it justify or vindicate that decision in your mind?
Yeah, I mean, I came here one reason was to prove myself as a player, and another was to win baseball games and to play in the SEC. I mean, I had the opportunity out of high school and things didn't work out, but I mean, I knew I had the ability and I just needed the opportunity. And I think I've been taking advantage of each and every opportunity, each and every game, and kind of doing what I can to help the team win. I think I've done that, and I've done everything I can. So I think it's just time for a few guys to step up, and I think we can make a run at things late.
Thanks.
Hey, Ray, I know frustrating is the right word, but is it a little frustrating when you guys are, have some days the top of the lineup's the one producing, some days it's the bottom. You just can't seem to put that one game together where it's all 9 guys chipping in equally to knock off some of these really, really talented teams?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the game of baseball. I mean, that's why you got 9 guys in the lineup and it's not just 3. Yeah, you're expecting the top of the lineup to produce every day. You're kind of expecting the bottom of the lineup not to be as productive, but at the same time, like, some matchups work out. Some guys see pitchers well that some guys don't that day, and that's just the game of baseball. I mean, you kind of, that's why hitting 300 in the big leagues is like a Hall of Fame number, because I mean that's 3 out of 10 at bats. So I mean, you can't really expect everyone to produce every day, but it would be nice to have that.
Awesome, thank you, Ray.
Ray, you mentioned a little earlier that there'll be a full crowd there. Is that something you guys are looking forward to, with everything you've gone through COVID, to finally play in front of what'll be a full rowdy crowd?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I play baseball. I mean, it's a lot of fun. You get people talking crap to you, and I feed off of that. Some people let the moment take the most of them, and I kind of like to have fun in those moments and just smile and enjoy it. Even at Arkansas, it wasn't a full crowd, but I mean, that's why I came back for my 6 years, was to get those experiences and be able to see those different environments throughout the SEC. And I mean, as much as we need to win and stuff, like, I've been learning to enjoy the moments and enjoy all the things that have been going on around us, because this is my last year and I want to really have fun with it.
Thank you.
Ray, could you talk to me about defensive positioning? Because you guys are so good. Is it a combination of your experience and the coaches that puts that outfield in such good positions?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Steele does a great job of having scouting reports on tendencies for guys and stuff, and then he kind of gives me the freedom to move myself around and move guys around as I feel necessary. And I feel like, I mean, 6 years of college baseball, you kind of see how hitters are taking their swings at pitches and what kind of guy you got on the mound, and you kind of adjust to that. And I'll shade one way or another based on that, and that's kind of just a feel thing for me. And I kind of got a good amount of reps at it. So I'll move guys, like I'll move Logan Britt or Brett Minnick from right field. I'll shade him closer to me, closer to the line, a little bit in based on the hitter and the pitcher. And I mean, that's just, it's kind of a feel thing. And it's been working out, and it's kind of got to keep it going.
Part of that feel is also the jump that you get, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things I strive on, is making sure I get a perfect read on almost every single pitch and making sure I don't miss a pitch. I probably got 8-9 balls a game, if that, and you got to be ready for all 300 pitches or however many are thrown in a game. Like, you got to be ready every single pitch, no matter if it's going to get hit to you or not.
Is it nice to have a couple of 6'5" guys next to you, and Logan Britt and Brett Minnick, who can just chew up a lot of ground with those strides?
Yeah, those guys, I mean, they cover ground a lot easier than I do. I may cover more ground at times, but they make it look a lot easier because their strides are much bigger than mine. And I mean, they're great defensive guys, and they talk, they communicate, and that's the biggest part of it, is making sure I know where they are and they know where I am, making sure we're not running into each other.
Ray, also, Rob Childress talks about sometimes this team needs a spark in a game. Can defense be that spark?
Absolutely. I mean, sometimes I feel like my best offensive days come from having a great play on defense or helping our team out of a jam. And I think that's a lot of guys, they kind of feed off of their defensive plays and take that to the plate. And I think when a guy is confident on defense, he'll get those little bloop singles or balls that just finds a way through the infield. And I think baseball pays you back for defense on offense with how you perform on defense.
Ray, thank you.
Thanks.
Anything else for Ray?
Thanks, guys.